Fox Sports 1 was founded in 1994 by the Fox Company. It is a company that started off very slow at first in the sports world, but in the last 5 years or so, Fox Sports 1 has been a huge juggernaut in the sports industry. You are now a company that if there is a major sporting event going on, you are going to be covering it. You have so many great shows from NFL Fox Sunday to First Things First with Chris Carter and Nick Wright, to my two favorite shows, The Herd and The Dan Patrick Show. Fox Sports 1 is a company that I can get behind and a place I would love to be. You are covering all the major sports as well as most of the collegiate level athletics. You are increasing so fast in that industry. How can I not want to be a part of a growing company who believes that one day they will be the leader in sports? You are a company that has evolved from television company that started in 1986 to a sports news company that began in 94 to what I believe today as the frontrunner as sports news information. With my degree, you are bringing someone in who is fresh and hungry. Through my Full Sail University education, I have gained knowledge in vocal training, media communications, writing, English, intellectual property, and sports business models. With all this education that I have, I believe that it has put me in a position to be behind a microphone on the radio. I'm not going to give you a biased opinion or some lopsided view. I'm going to tell you like it is. Let's take out all the politics and the homer opinions. I just want to talk to my audience about relevant sports going on in the world. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I'm just not a political or a religious guy. So those are two things that I'm not going to talk about with my audience. I'm just not. These are two things that Fox Sports 1 stays away from, which is one of the many reasons why I believe that I gravitate towards this company more than any other. As far as Fox Sports 1 goes, you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain by hiring me. Who I am today is directly correlated to my father and the neighborhood I grew up in. I grew up in a time when sports were king to us kids. There were 18 of us that lived on that street. Whatever was going on at that time is the sport we were playing outside, whether that be basketball, baseball, football, or even hockey. Hockey was always the most fun when the streets would freeze over. We all had our favorite teams and our favorite players. My true passion for sports comes from my father. I would hang out with my dad and watch whatever sporting event that our TV was providing us with that day. The conversations that we had made it all worth it. We would sit there for hours talking about sports like two guys on bar stools at your local pub. My dad and I would talk about everything from life, money, religion, love, friends, and family. Our favorite thing to talk about was always baseball. Our favorite subject to talk about was records that will never be broken. My dad would always say Rickey Henderson's 81 career leadoff home runs. I would laugh and give him the same answer I would always give. Nolan Ryan's 7 no-hitters, Dad. That's how it would always start. My passion and my love all comes from him. I bring to the table a positive attitude and a great work ethic. I strive to keep growing and learning. I want to evolve with the industry. I'm going to be real with my audience. I'm going to ask the tough questions that people don't want to ask but want to know. I would like to create a show that has some longevity to it and some lasting power with interesting and polarizing guests. I don't desire to be a guy with a show. I aspire to be the guy on the show for Fox Sports 1. I'm not going to be hot take guy, just the guy who gives you the information the way it was supposed to be heard. I would be a great asset to an already incredible team. With all of this in my arsenal, I'm ready to do big things with this company. I'm super passionate about sports, and I have never been so sure of where I want to be. This is my dream job. This is the reason why I graduated from Full Sail University. If I had my own show, it would be far more of an exciting adventure to me than a job. I want to talk to an audience and I want to help people see the athletic world from the perspective I see it from. It's my passion, my love, my life. Some people want it to happen Some wish it would happen, and others make it happen.